What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with One Piece Odyssey. I just tried to start this video. I put 3 skill blocks into the second level of Fuse for Robin. I made an accessory with the 4th what's the word I'm looking for? With the 4th stat point, whatever. And I went to go turn the mission in, and it said, "No, you can't go that way." Man, this game, this game, man, is... I'm trying to think the way to phrase this. I think this is a fine One Piece game. I would still put this at an 8 out of 10. Maybe it's because of my love of One Piece. Again, as always, I'm giving my opinion. If you want to tell me, well, AJ, it's, whatever. It's... Trying to think how to phrase this. If you want to say, well, AJ, you're wrong, it's not that great, whatever. Okay, maybe it's because this is one of the few, I think, anime games that actually end up being pretty good. But whatever. Again, it's my opinion. I'd say this is above average. Sadly, I think this game could have been much better. Is what I'm saying, because I think the team had some passion. I think they know their source material, and I think they could have done a much better job, in my opinion. Bubble mushrooms. Yes, Luffy, that's what I just said. They don't taste like much, but they make carbonation if you dissolve them in water. Interesting. I see you're going to make cola from that. I don't know if it'll work. Then let's look for more of those bubble things. I mean, yeah, I think that if the whole game had the focus on what made the individual arcs as good as what they did with Alabasta, I think this would have been much better. But it just felt like they tried to zip through Water 7, which is an odd decision seeing how great of an arc Water 7 is. And you barely had any of the actual beats that made Water 7 so great. So yeah, I think that arc was a letdown. The same thing with Marineford. I think what actually would have been better is if they would have actually shown us some of the moments that happened in Impel Down, that happened while Luffy was on Amazon Lily, while Luffy, some of the setup to Marineford, because some of that made Marineford even better. Plus, you could have not just made it a simple, you go in, you fight Akainu and all them, and then you just leave. That you could have used Nukama Land or whatever as your sort of hub in Impel Down or whatever. I think you could have done something with Impel Down and whatnot, but they just decided not to. And just shoot through the Marineford arc. I really hope they at least do something with Dressrosa. That there's a little more meat. Yada yada yada. Yeah, Frankie's freaking out. I also really am annoyed that we don't have Brooke in our team. That it's maybe he's coming here, like he's gonna join us for Dressrosa. Really? Or hell, if they were gonna go this route with, you know, where we're not gonna spend a lot of time in each arc, we could have seen more. We could have seen some of the really great arcs, like Arlong Park. We could have maybe seen Fishman Island to add a little more like post time skip for the arcs. We could have seen you know, Thriller Bark. I want Thriller Bark because of how much I love Brooke. So, you know, I get it, but I'm just saying. Yeah, all in all, I really feel like this game, just the pacing is really poorly done. I also feel like they had a I'm trying to think how to phrase this. Let's go off with Kung Fu Point. Whatcha? They had... They had an opportunity to really flex their creative muscles with their special moves, you know, that you learn through the hysteria points and whatever, you know, with their combo moves. Like, you really could have flexed your creative muscles and done some cool team up moves. But I feel like they did the bare minimum. So what do we do now? Actual cutscene. Now we can make cola. We just have to get it into a barrel. I saw a barrel at Audio's hut. Let's borrow it. Oh, let's go back to the hut then. Go back to Pizza Hut. Yeah, oddly enough, I feel like that is one thing that I really wish they would have done more with this game. That is those combo moves that you can unlock with the characters. I feel like those had a lot of possibility. And a lot of possibility, but they just didn't do anything with it. Oh, let's go with this move.
Stomp!
I always thought it was creepy how she could create like giant legs or giant arms. It just, I don't know, something about that was always weird to me.
いつでも問題ないぜ。おら。準備 OK だ。一刀流よい。しそん。
今がチャンスだ。待ってろ。
切りがいがあり、切る。刀の旅にしてやる。
Start building up some TP, and then we're running low. What are some of the new moves? Hell memories. I have a feeling I know what this is gonna be. I want to see it. I'm remembering the Kamabaka Kingdom. I had a feeling that's what it was.
怪我はないかい。
問題ないわ。
俺は強くな。
As soon as I saw it say hell memories, I'm like, it's Kamabaka, isn't it? It's, of course, with Sanji, it's not the shitty memories of his childhood. It's the memories of Kamabaka Kingdom. I'd talk about Kamabaka Kingdom, but I'm not sure YouTube would let me. Mostly because I don't know the PC words to describe Kamabaka Kingdom. Oh, man. Though I did love the payoff when they get to Fishman Island, like just after, just after they all they rejoin each other. They go to Fishman Island. Sanji sees all the mermaids and gets so turned on, his nosebleed, actually threatens to kill him. Ah, Jesus Christ, that's fun. Oh, I learned something oddly recently. I believe it's Nami, because I mean, look, Oda's art style for the ladies is pretty sexualized, shall we say? But Nami gets the brunt of it. And I've seen people ask, well, how come Nami's so sexualized? Well, apparently, Oda's wife, he met her because she was part of a stage play, like a One Piece stage play in Japan, and I believe she played Nami. And that's how they ended up meeting, and he's had like a connection with the character, so that's why he kind of went super sexy with her character. I respect that. He does it as kind of like a gesture to his wife, and apparently she's okay. She likes it. I respect you, Oda. You madman. Audio, give me a barrel. Odd request, but sure thing. What do you need a barrel for? Yeah, I'm planning on making cola with the bubble mushrooms. I see. I couldn't believe my ears when I heard the ship, that ship that runs on cola. There's an extra that in that sentence. Fine, take as much as you like. I hope you find your friend's body. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'll get right to work. I can't believe I made it this far into this video. I do believe... What was I about to say? We have finally seen in the anime Luffy's Gear 5th.
待たせたなブルック。これでお前の体を探しに行けるぞ。
Sorry for the wait, Brooke. Now we can search for your body.
嬉しいですね。待ち焦がれましたよ。
Oh, I gotta clear my throat for this. Yo-ho-ho-ho! No, that's not right. Yo-ho-ho! There it is. No, that's too Mario. Nah, I can't. I don't think I have a good yo-ho-ho in me. I'm so glad I've long waited for this. Yo-ho-ho-ho! That's closer. Sorry. I love Brooke. It'll take until dawn to become Cola. We have some time. Let's make sure we're ready by dawn then. Oh, I'll be waiting. So tell me, when you are ready. Well, I think Brooke should also be. You know, I'm surprised that Brooke hasn't made any of his dumb jokes. Like it's always the best part about him. He's like, oh well, and he's like, oh, it's so cold. He's like, it's so cold. Like he'll make a joke about how it's so cold. Your skin is so cold, or something about your eyes or whatever. He's like, well, then again, I don't have any skin, or I don't have any eyes. I always love that shit. Or asking to see anyone's panties. That I'm also surprised we haven't seen any of that. I love Brooke. He's so fucking fun. He's such a dumb character, and I love him. Oh, finally I can turn this quest in. I finished. What do you think, madam? Me too. I'll present first. This is the accessory I put my heart and soul into. Such professional work. The design and color scheme are great. It's really wonderful. Thanks. Okay, you're next, Robin. This is the accessory I made. What? Hold on, Robin. The heck is that? Looks like a cursed doll. Your designs are way too terrifying. My goodness. You so thoroughly surpassed my expectations. How could you make something like this? You're a genius. Why? I must admit defeat. Robin won. Good job, Robin. How did Robin win this? Shut it, stupid mosshead. Congratulations, Robin. Thank you. It was worth the effort. Of course it was. Meeting you, yeah, realize you have much to learn. Train harder. Almost forgot. Please take this as a sign of victory or whatever. It's a wonderful gift. There we go. Mission complete. Chopper so I can get through the exit.
Yes.
And back to Luffy.
あ、どうしたブルック。
なんだか私の体浮き上がった気がしまして。
え、そうなのか？
元から浮いてるじゃねえか。
いえ、本体の方なんです。
え、本体が浮いてきてるの？場所はわかるの、ブルック？
こっちの方角ですね。
海岸の方ね。
皆さん、海岸までお付き合いいただけますか？
よし、海岸に行こ
う。Interesting. You know, I gotta say, I think Brooke's voice actor, I think his English actor and his English actor and his Japanese actor are both fantastic. They have very similar tones in their voices and everything. I think they both are very good what they do. And frankly, I don't think the One Piece dub gets as much credit as it deserves. I think there's a lot of work that goes into the One Piece dub to make everything match. Like even some of the songs that Brooke sings, they're very well done in English as well as Japanese. I think there's a lot of credit that needs to go to One Piece's dub. Yeah, earlier I was saying that we finally got to see Gear 5th in the anime. I started that thought and then just kind of lost it. Hey, look, it's Brooke's body.
サニの丸が氷だらけじゃねえか。
よ皆さん見てください。あそこにあるのは私の体です。これで一気に復活できます。で私結局骸骨のままなんですけど。よ
かったわね、ブルック。でもこの氷どこから来たのかしら。
砂塵の移行で風の巨像を倒した後、いくつかの竜巻が発生し消えるのを見た。雷鳴の移行でイカズチの巨像を倒した時はしばらく落雷が止まらなかった。俺が思うに巨像を倒すことで移行に溜め込まれていた力が解放されてしまうんだろう。この氷も同じだ。氷塊の移行で巨像を倒した影響だろうな。危険かもしれねえから触るんじゃないぜ。な、話を聞きやがれ。
何
Yeah, that's not how the Straw Hats do things, buddy.
私の体なん私の氷漬けの体飲み込まれてしまいました。
気をつけろ。来るぞ。
Yeah, like I was saying, Merchant Walrus. But yeah, man, we finally got to see Luffy's 5th gear in action. I was really curious what it was gonna be like in anime, because the manga panels that I've seen were really cool. But I was super curious what it was gonna look like full blown in the anime, and it looks really good from what little I've seen. It looks really fucking good. Red Hawk. Yeah, I've heard rumors that apparently Warner Brothers assisted with the animation. I don't know how true that is. It's one of those stories that I'd believe that Toei and One Piece would have enough pull to get somebody like Warner Brothers to assist with that, because when Luffy goes Gear 5th, it's very much like rubber hose sort of animation style.
ブルックの体返せよ。
おいルフィ、ブルックがいねえぞ。
本当だ。おーい、ブルック。
ブルックのやつどこに行った？あ？
But yeah, it was that rubber hose animation sort of style, and so it wouldn't surprise me if they were able to get Warner Brothers to assist. Now, how true is it that they did? I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me.
あの炎のやつを倒してブルックを探すんだ。よし、みんな準備できてるな。
刀がうずく。そこをどけ。
さて行きましょうみんな。
Oh, what to do with Robin? What's this move do?
ミルフルールギガンテスコマーノスパンク。
Oh, God.
アームポイント黒点ダイヤモンド。
But yeah, like I said though, I was really surprised by how good Gear 5th looked. I mean, like I was expecting it to look good, but I was just curious like how well the manga would carry over, and it carried over very well.
しかもやたらと硬いぞ。よほほほほほ。私も一緒に戦いますよ。
All right.
ブルック、元に戻れたのか。
はい、お待たせしました。私ブルック、体を取り戻してここに復活いたしました。
I forgot to read this stuff. Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. I am Brooke. I got my body back and I'm myself again.
よし、これで全員揃った。
All right, we have everyone now.
よほほほほ。やっと皆さんの
I can finally help everyone out.
皆さんと一緒に冒険ができず、私とても寂しかったですよ。
I was so lonely watching you all adventure without me. See, what I would have preferred with his return, if they do something to kind of... I knew he was going to be a technique fighter. If they did something to kind of reprise his original appearance in the manga, that first moment when you see how much of a badass that Brooke was. Because while being an amazing musician and being a, just being a creep, let's be honest, he's also an extremely talented swordsman. He was known as the was it the grinning swordsman or the laughing swordsman? I can't remember exactly what the name of it was, but he was from some kingdom long ago. That's where he got his that's where he got his original name and his skills. He's a sort of a fencer like fighter. But his original appearance, it's all foggy. It's all foggy. They're on Thriller Bark, and you just start hearing this ghostly yo ho 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 yo ho ho yo ho ho yo ho ho, until suddenly he goes with 3-verse humming arrow notch slash. Slice the target so quickly they don't realize they've been cut. That's where he slides his cane sword back in. You hear the and then boom, the slash all hits. Oh, it was so good. Brooke's ice powers that are a little bit of a stretch, but they work. If your question is, well, AJ, I don't watch One Piece. What do you mean his ice powers are a bit of a stretch? Well, his ice powers are... How to explain Brooke's ice powers? They come from his revive fruit, or no? Does he have the soul fruit? I cannot remember the name of his of Brooke's fruit off the top of my head. Yeah, but essentially his fruit gives him the power over the cold winds of hell. supposedly. It was kind of like that Red Hawk move that you saw me use earlier, where Luffy lit his arm on fire. But people are talking about it now, like that is. Oh, how to talk about Red Hawk? You know, they're talking about Red Hawk like that's. Jeez, that does a lot of damage. Because supposedly Luffy's Gomu Gomu no Mi, or his human fruit model Nika, I guess as it actually is. The sun god Nika was apparently had a rubber body. Like originally, I thought it was the reason he was rubber was because, you know, he was. You know, I thought the whole rubber body thing was because it was the fruit that gave the person freedom, and that was the, you know, Luffy's, you know, basic idea with his personality. That's what gives him the most freedom, is his is the ability to, you know, act like rubber. Well, no, apparently the sun god had a body of rubber, supposedly, and had an ability to turn imagination into reality. So I've seen a lot of people say that Luffy's Red Hawk comes from Nika's ability to turn imagination into reality. So, you know, it's his imagination that his brother Ace is always with him. So that's where he gets his fire power. It's, you know, similar to Ace's Fire Fist. Well, that's cool and all. I've heard another thing that is a much more likely, in my opinion, that conquers Haki. He's doing damage with his sheer will. But I like the idea that it's just a manifestation of his Haki. Because I've always thought that's how Red Hawk was explained. Although I guess in a way it's with a lot of the One Piece power system, it's kind of don't question it too terribly much. It's just kind of go with it. Like the power system in One Piece is really well done. It's really cool. But at the same time, Oda, I'm not gonna say doesn't get bogged down in the nitty gritty, but he doesn't have that simple one thing's better than another. It's very, you kind of have to go with, okay, well we can do this now. We just can. It's just kind of how it works. It's hard to explain.
あ、これで最後だな。早速リムのところに行こう。
そいつはお前たちに任せるぜ。俺はちょっと用事があってな。
そうか、わかった。行くぞ、お前ら。
実際よくやってくれたぜ。例代わりになるかどうか、お前たちの目標は俺が自らの手で立て。
Yeah, I had a feeling I couldn't trust you, you dick.
そろそろかけてくる頃合いだと思っていたぜ、スモーカー。
そのでんでん虫、お前がくすねてやがったか。
ははは、 いろいろ便利なんでな。で、何の用だ？
ワフルドからの危険信号を本部が受信した。アディオ、お前の仕業だな。行動が速い船はワフルドへ向けてもう動き始めているぞ。
構わねえさ。できるだけ多くの軍艦を集めたいからな。一度にたくさん呼べる方が手間が少なくていい。
お前まさか神の息吹を？
ああ、結界は解けた。神の息吹を手に入れるのも時間の問題だ。
バカ野郎、そいつが軍に知れたらバスターコールの標的になるぞ。てめえ、本当に犯罪者になり下がるつもりか？
ははは、今さらかよ。世界政府の作った法に照らせば俺はすでに凶悪なテロリストのはずだぜ。
数百年もの間言われのない罪を背負い迫害にも苦しめられた一族だ。お前が世界政府に恨みを抱くのも理解できないわけじゃねえ。だが神の息吹をもってなせるのは破壊しかねえ。そんなことをしてもお前たち一族の汚名は注げねえだろうが。
お前たちか。
アディオ、お前と話しても拉致が開かねえ。いつも一緒にいたポロロッカとかいう相棒はどうした？あいつはお前ほど石頭じゃなかったはずだ。
さあな。
おい、どういうことだアディオ？ポロロッカはいねえのか？
いいかスモーカー、しばらくワフルドには近づくな。お前のために言ってんだぜ。
Curious?
神の息吹の封印が解けた。蓋が開いてしまったか。
I mean, I've always had a feeling that audio was not on our side, that he was going to betray us. It was pretty obvious, but I'm curious what his connection with the world government and everything is.
この冒険も終わる。そうしたら私本当のことを話してルフィたちに謝らなきゃ。いくらアディオのためでもみんなを、ルフィをもう一度あんな辛い目に遭わせてしまった。ルフィは私のことを友達って呼んでくれた。もうこれ以上みんなに嘘はつけないの。そう。でもあなたは友達を失うのが怖いのね。うん。でもたとえそれで嫌われてしまっても本当のことを言わなきゃ。このまま嘘をつき続けるのはもっと嫌なの。
It's nice to have Brooke back.
これでみんな揃った。
あとは最後のメモリアへの冒険だ。
お前ら遅れるんじゃねえぞ。
Damn my need to collect shit.
楽しいミュージックを奏でましょう。
やっと俺の出番か。
ディアブルジャンブポワルはフレールスペクト
みんないっぺんに行くぞ。ゴムゴムのガトリング。じゃあ
俺が万能。あとは最後のメモリアへの冒険だけね。
よっ、やっと私も皆さんと共に冒険に行けるのですね。
でもリムの体力がちゃんと回復してからだぞ。疲れてるようだったら
You know,
今日はダメだからな。
I'm gonna say this.
の家に戻ろう。
This is something I've some of my friends who I've talked to that are also anime fans. We've talked One Piece and whatnot. We've talked about trying to think how to phrase this. We've talked about our opinions on the series and everything, and they kind of disagree with me on this. But I will stand by this opinion. I think One Piece is one of, well, frankly, I would argue it is the most well-rounded anime that I'm gonna say has ever been, but that I can even think of. And what I mean by that is there's great comedy, there's great character moments, there's great storylines, there's great music, just One Piece has a little bit of everything. And when it kind of comes down to it, and again, I know somebody's going to argue with me, was like, well, it's not the best in every category. I didn't say it's the best in every category. I think it is one of the most well-rounded series. I think, it's, whether it's, just about every category you can think of, One Piece ranks pretty high. In a lot of different ways of kind of judging anime and manga.
Oh.
And I stand by that thought. I think One Piece is one of the best, one of the most well-rounded series. Okay. Not yet. I don't think I'm ready to go back to Memoria. At least not in this video. So guys, we're going to call it quits here for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm out.